What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Poolside Chat. My name is Todd, and I've got yet another amateur pool match to review with you. We are going to be switching over to USAPL 10 ball. Got Ernest, new player. I take it back. I have played him one time at an APA event. I think it was a TriCups many months, probably almost a year and a half ago at this point. But first time playing him in USAPL. He's got a new team. So let's dive right into this. At the time, I was a Fargo of 552. He was I think he was right around a 563, something like that. But my calculations might have been a little off. But I think it was a 57, 59 race. So let's just call it heads up. And if you guys haven't noticed, yes, the sound is upgraded. I got a new microphone. I did talk about it in my last video, but for the guys that don't watch all of them, yes, I did get a new mic, and man, does it sound so much better. It's kind of weird talking because the mic is literally right here. You kind of see it right there. So, it's a new thing sitting right in my face, just a couple inches away, but it sounds fantastic, and that's why we're doing it. Anyway, so I won the lag. In my USAPL league, they do require lagging. There is no flipping for the first break, which means let's get this dot action going. A little bit of top on the break, and it looks to be a whole lot of dry. I can't remember which videos I did upgrade my phone because I just record these with my iPhone forever. From the beginning of this channel, I've had the 13 Pro Max that I've just been recording with. I did upgrade to the brand new 16 Pro Max, and the video is quite a bit better. It's also allowing me to record in 4K, but in general, the colors are a lot better. And but I don't think this match is there. I'll have to I think it's coming up though. I think it's coming up. All right. So he left himself a little squirrely here. He wanted to pull back, I don't know. A half a ball. So was that like an inch and a half maybe? He would have a much straighter shot because he's just going to, if you cut that 3 into this lower middle, like he's going to crash right into that 7 ball, and you're not really going to have a ton of control. And that 4 ball is not great. I would be playing a safe here. I would just do a stop shot. And he said, nah. Like I said, you don't know what's going to happen with the 7. He could have easily just done a stop shot, kick that 3 ball to just anywhere over there and force me to kick, But instead, he said, I'll take the 1 point and I'll kick. That's basically what he was thinking. I would hope that's not his actual thought. He was hoping for some better luck. But so we are kicking over to the side. Ooh. Angle might have been fine. He just punched that seriously hard. I think it's because he was hoping to make it and then still get the cue ball to come off this side where I'll come back up towards that 8 to leave him a 5. So I get the mentality, but gotta, actually go that way. Tick it up table just a little bit. So smooth, soft, rolling ball. Probably going to punch us just a skosh. Actually, I think I hit that. Might have been top right on that one. So I've got the 6 to this lower corner, which means I just need to draw off that side rail. Oh, God, I hit that bad. Throw the hand up. Gotta apologize because I'm acting like I miscued. I had to make sure I get that on film. Oh, man. Let's double check his angle. I think he can bank the 6 to this lower corner. I'm not 100% sure what he was looking for, but he did kind of sell out a little bit. Because now I just got to stop shot this. Oh, I think I hit that real good. Looks like I hit that pretty okay. So I'm going to spin top just a little bit of right just to move this over for a little better look at the 8. Okay with that. Straight draw, smooth draw back. Sit, sit, sit. A little close to my work, but you know what? It works. Pull straight back to the side rail. Oh, don't even need to go to the side. There we go. Guys, we might just end up at the first rack. 14-3. It's not a bad way to start. Not too shabby. Now it's time for Ernest to break. I did offer the template. He politely declined. He likes using the triangle. But let's see what he's got for a rotation break. It was kind of interesting. He practice stroked beside the cue and then pulled his shoulder in, his elbow back in to be in line. I think if I remember correct, I think that's the Shane Van Boning, like the way that he cuts balls and whatnot. I don't know if he does it on his break. I'd go back and watch his videos, but I'm not gonna lie, they are painful to watch. They are impossible. Good news is he left me a look at the 1. Bad news is there's a 10 ball in the way, and that is a very long combo. So you have to call the 10, but man, I might as well just miss that by a country mile. Hit the 2 ball. 2 ball is dead. I think that dot's still a little big. What do you guys think? I think right there. Yeah, that's good. So in USAPL, you have the option if your opponent makes a ball in the wrong pocket, any kind of slop action, you accidentally make a different ball, you make your ball in the wrong pocket, like he calls a bank, but he Z banks. The new player coming to the table has the option to give that ball back. You're like, no, you know what? You shoot that. And personally, actually, I did not actually, I forgot that's actually what happened right there. But yes, he did accidentally Z-bank when that wasn't his intention, but you have the option to give it back. And personally, I would have gave that one back. I wouldn't have wanted that shot. Get a little dribble in there. All right. So I've got a bit of an angle, but not a problem. Just try to stop it. It might, like I said, it's going to slide just a little. Don't even need to worry about it. I'm going to hit this one top just a little bit of right. Nothing crazy. Just to hold it. Either that rail really took it or I hit that with a ton of right, which I did not need. But I got it perfect line. Just need a bit of pullback on it. 7's close to the rail, so here we go. Just straight top English. Might hit that a bit hard. That's okay. So I'm aiming low on this one. This one should be a stun run through. So you want that draw to release right when it hits the ball, so it actually rolls forward just a skosh. Just a bit. Left me good there, so I'm just gonna hit straight draw. This is more about speed. And that is disappointing. I think it was my last match when I played Julian. I had that same comment. He actually had a shot where he scratched into this near side and that same thing. And that is just so frustrating, especially in USAPL, because that instead of because he made no balls that rack. I would have got all 14 points because you get, yeah, it would have been 14 points. So I should be up quite a bit. And instead, I just gave him 14 points. It should be 3 by his name. Gotcha. But, all right. I'm over a ball. So I'm just aiming top just so I can not have to hike up too much. Oh, that was actually a really good shot. I hate those shots. A thin, not thin, but a cut over a ball like that, being a towering monster of a human that I am, makes it tough. So I should be stunning over. Oh, low right. So I hit that about over here. And here's the thing. I remember this. I can't see it to cut. So I'm trying to throw it. When in reality, yeah, great, Todd. You made the ball. Now what? I should have stopped, looked at it, and realized the way I'm hitting this, what am I leaving? And at that point, I should have just played it safe. Should have played safe on the 4. Ooh, that could have been good. Could have been good. Just a little hard. A little too much. So he's got to look, but that is a really wide angle. So, I mean, if you're trying to make that, you got to hit low inside or low left in this one's case. And for lack of a term, you got to give this one hell. You got to smash it pretty good. Which I'm willing to bet that was a safe. I don't think he was trying to nudge the 8. I think he was trying to get that 5 behind the 8 and leave me as ugly as possible. But instead, he left me a look, which looks like I can just go 3 rows. Oh, you got to put some juice on it. I needed some more juice. That's where I need to be playing it safe. Get whichever one we want, the Q or the 6. Put them behind that 9-10. And by that, I mean make the ball. But look at that. I drilled that way too hard. Which, if I remember correct, yep. We are going to go over and pick up Big Red. It's time to get airborne. It's not terribly hard. It's close enough to a pocket. You've got a fairly wide range of angle to hit and make it. Just because I'm jumping, I am putting just straight low. I usually aim about like so. Look at that. That ain't too shabby. I think I've got an angle. Nope, I do not. So I'm having to hike up. Made the 8 in the wrong pocket, which again means he has the option to shoot it or give it back. And he's playing a safe here. He's double checking his line. He's going to hit that 9 ball off the side rail just to try to leave it with that 10 ball in between the 9 and the Q. I should say that's what he should be doing. I don't know what he does. I played this match forever ago. I don't remember when I edited at this point. I do remember aspects of the game, but I don't remember everything. All right, let's see what you got. Nice soft shot. I'm not sure if I can see enough just to cut this into the side pocket, or if we got to go airborne again. So we're going to find out. Nope. Got enough of the 10 in the way, so Big Red is back out again. Calling it all the way down. This is kind of a short jump. Got to be cautious. It's not a full jump over the 10 because the 10's off to the side a little. Hey. Now, how that ball made it when I landed on top of the ball, dang there. But you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. The problem is it rolled forward, left me a long shot on the 10, but just smooth and easy. Not gonna lie, guys, this match was infuriating for me. He's a higher Fargo, so it means he's a good shot. I gotta stay on my toes. And I really don't get weight from many people, so I was kind of excited about it, but that is 2 racks that should have been 14-0. That would be me up 42-3. But instead, he is up by 3 because of my mistakes, not because he just straight beat me. You beat me, man, congratulations, shot great, yada yada, do what you got to do. When I beat myself, oof, the only thing that drives me nuts more than that is when it's the equipment, when the table fights me and I lose because of table roll or the cue ball rolls off, that kind of stuff. Ooh. But second worst is when you give games, you give points, your opponent doesn't have to do anything. You're just choosing to lose. So I actually played a carom there because I couldn't see the 1 around the 7. So it was kind of a nice little 2-way. I was playing it off of the 7, thinking I had enough angle the cue ball would have slid over. It didn't. So guess what? We're airborne for a 3rd time. Oh, got the first 2, did not get this one, but at the same point, I'll take that leave. I will take that leave. So I think he can see the edge of the 2. So if I remember correct, he even asked me like, if I make the 10, I'm like, 10 only counts if you call the 10. If you call the 2 and make the 10 spots. But you still keep shooting, but you have to pick a ball. If they both go, you know, and it's only a game win if you call the 10 and you make the 10. That's all there is to it. Yeah. Like I said, I know he's played a ton of APA. I don't know how much USAPL or BCA that he's got it experience wise. But he went for I feel like he called the 10 ball and did not get it. So you can see by my arm gestures, I am trying to figure out, okay, I've got enough angle. If I get around, then I should have a nice easy 310. But you gotta first make the ball, and then you gotta get the 3 rail shape. And first things first, I missed it. And honestly, didn't really get a good leave. Because that 310 is no longer going. So he's got enough angle. He can just go ahead, shoot the 2 off the 5, drop the 5. And the way the cue balls are going, you should be left with a shot pretty easily, I bet. Yeah. That's what I mean. The cue ball was going to pretty well set up, but then the 2 is going to carry him, go to the other side, almost guaranteed to have a shot, unless you just leave it flat on the rail. So low right, I bet. Ooh. 7 ball just killed it. But now he is trying to carry him off the 3 and get around that 6 to make the 10. This is not an easy shot. Good try. Good try. So I remember this shot. So in my head, I called a 10 because I figured I could hit on the left side of the 3, and with enough force, it was going to roll back. Because usually when I jump, I get enough power that the ball is moving. But instead, what it does is that I hit that thing so square, the cue ball went nowhere. And on top of that, just set up nice and pretty on the 3 for him. And so here, if he just hits this as a slight rolling ball, maybe a slight bit of right, nothing crazy. More about your speed. Give yourself a nice, easy 4 ball into the top middle. So you just hit low, treat it like a stop shot. I think he's got an angle, might slide. That's fine. And now you got an easy 6-10, which if you remember, if you go back on that 3 ball, what I should have done instead of trying to jump at the 3, either one of two things: kick off the rail towards the 3 and then force him to get out, or even better, just make the 10. Just make the 10, have it spot. Force him then with ball in hand to run out, but now it's not a give me, and he has to run all, 6 balls or 7 balls standing. That would have been a much smarter play, but instead that is now 3 wrecks in a row that I have just served up on a pretty little platter for him. Don't you do it for? But here we go. And for anybody with an eagle eye, you guys will notice that yes, I am using a template here, but it's the I think it's the AccuRack. It's kind of that real low profile. It's more of a felt material, in my opinion. I use the Town, which is a real thin plastic one that I prefer, but I forgot my templates at home, and so I had to borrow a friend's. This is what we get. All right. Probably going to be putting a little bit of spin on this one. Can't quite tell how thin this is. Yeah, it's fairly thin. Definitely overrolled it, but shouldn't be bad. I think I can still slow roll this into that left, or into the top middle, because I don't want to try to get it off the rail, carry him the 8 and go in. That's just silly. So just slow roll, super slow, barely get it. That's called pocket speed, ladies and gentlemen. All right. And just because of where this is kind of close to that 3rd diamond, I'm punching this to that top left from this angle. Pow! Drilled it. But look at this leave. Look at this leave. I didn't scratch. So give me the point, I guess. But gosh, I mean, it's just, I am fighting myself. But this is what happens when I get emotional. I know it is. I'm a competitor. I am. I know I'm emotional. I want to win. I want to fight. I want to perform I want to do well, and when things don't go my way, I get out of shape. That's all I can say. Ooh, that was a good try. Since I'm not at the table, I'm gonna go ahead and I think it was the 9 ball sitting on it. Perfectly legal. I'm always very cautious the way I purposely lift 1 ball. I just lift it just enough to slide the template out. I don't try to like lift and then put it back down. I don't do all that. Oh, speaking of overhitting, I don't think Ernest wanted to do all that. He's looking at a 2-barrel here. Getting behind the 8. Shooting into the side, which at that angle, the cue ball's not really going where you want. I guess if it might have a bit of an angle that maybe if you put it enough rolling that it gets out and the 9 goes into the other corner, but instead doesn't scratch. Got behind the 8, kind of rearranged some furniture there. Ooh, sorry guys, my green screen moved. I have one of those green screens that's attached to my chair, and so sometimes I just kind of turn on my chair. I know what I'm doing, but then I start getting little images like this. My bad. Sorry guys. It's my first day around here. All right, top rolling English or rolling ball. Just make it, guys. I might actually get my own rack. Is that gonna happen? Is that gonna happen here? I made my own. Go me. All right. If you can't laugh at yourself, who are you gonna laugh at? You can't make fun of other people if you don't make fun of yourself. That's the way I see it. And that gives me permission to make fun of other people. Is that how that works? Whatever. I'm a smart aleck by nature. I know I am. All right. See what Ernest got on this one. He is officially on the hill. And if you look at that, if you guys, like I've told you in the past, 14 points for a rack, which means I am 1 point away from hill. And oh, that's so frustrating because how many shots did I make or miss that I should have? Like, I kind of got 1 more point to be on the hill here. Nope. And also, I don't recommend you trying to shoot with your brake cue. Friendly tip for you guys. So I'm just going to hit this into the side, rolling ball to see the 2, and unfortunately shanked it. Okay. I remember this. So he is calling the 10 ball. And I know I'm probably giving this away here. He is calling a 110 bank. He's double checking his line. Like, I mean, I don't know if I would have shot that. I would look at more of a carom. Yeah, he's calling the 10. Unfortunately, he's standing right at the wrong angle. Okay, you should. Okay, yeah, you can still see it. I was like, I hope it doesn't block the pocket. But guess what? Absolutely drills it. And that is ball game 60-42. I didn't even make the hill. And so I remember editing this. I remember losing the match and being really frustrated over just how the match went. I couldn't really remember why. I just remember it being frustrating. The problem is when I edited it down and I started paying attention to two missed 10 balls, the mistakes that I kept making. And I'm not going to super torture myself. If I wanted to torture myself, I would actually count, go back and look. And I mean, I've got the footage, go back and count the balls. How many balls did I make versus how many balls did he make? Because I gave him, I literally handed him 10 balls. So there's 28 points he did not earn. That takes him down. Now he's at, was that 32? Like, that's half his points gone that I just handed out on a platter. So in most of those racks, I ran all the way down. I ran all, 7, 8, 9 balls or however many were dead, whatever. But that is where I am messing up. And that's where I'm trying to work on my game, is because I feel from recording this and actually seeing my matches, literally commentating in most cases blind, because again, I record these, I edit them weeks ago. So by the time I get to commentary, I don't honestly remember how they go. Well, I say all that, and I'm starting to realize that most of the matches that I lose aren't because I'm getting beat. It's because I'm missing and I'm leaving my opponent out. So that's something I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to work on, and I truly believe if I can just clean that up just a little bit, I'm going to take a massive step in skill level. But the question is how. And that's what I'm working on. That's the mental side of the game that I'm trying to think of and figure out. But in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoyed. I know it was kind of a rough match, but you know what? I'm human. This is amateur pool, and I know some of you guys enjoy it. So in the meantime, I got some more videos coming for you. I've got a dozen more videos recorded. I just need the time to get them out to you guys. So I appreciate you guys. I love all of you guys watching this, and thank you to all my new subscribers. And you know what? I'm going to be right back with another video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, and see you soon. Thanks.